Yep, you're not seeing things right. This video is changed from this to this. Because the company known as Showbro has, copyright block on my video. And don't worry, I think this one would be, fixable. Since, it's an updated one. So, even that, hope you enjoy it.
Wonderful day. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon WTF Moments, the show where I watch Pokemon so that you don't have to, freeing you up to do all the wonderful things you want to do during these trying times, like go outside. Like go to a restaurant. Oh, no, not that either. Like stay indoors and have a party and invite all of your friends. Oh, no, this just doesn't work. You know what? Just enjoy the video.
Wow. That is the worst way to say there is a also known as still out there. And 25 seconds in and we not talk about the episode yet.
Of course, if you're already a fan of WTF Moments, make sure you hit that like button. Let's go for 1,000 likes. I know you can do it. I dare you to get that counter above 1,000 likes. And hit subscribe if you're new so you never miss an episode. And also share this video with a friend because they might be bored and need something new to watch. And this is bingeable. But without further ado, let's have a look at all the WTF Moments for Pokemon Season 1, Episode 14, Electric Shock Showdown. We start off with a direct quote from the narrator. After 2 weeks of being lost, we left Cerulean City like 6 episodes ago.
Well, actually, Liam, even though you've been watching these 1 episode per week thus far, the English dub of the anime actually aired every weekday in September 1999, which means that it would have felt more like 2 weeks to the children watching it back then.
Bit early for you, innit? Let me get warmed up first.
Dan, you must be the impatient, stupid brat. I mean, seriously, you really need to wait until it for it out. Ugh.
Plus there's the ship the cassette tapes or video disc. Then you need to translate to English to, understood how the, what they said.
Ash is so eager to get to the next Pokemon gym that he neglects to notice that his Pikachu is almost dead from starvation. And Brock points out they haven't had anything decent to eat in the last 3 days. Do you remember a few episodes ago when Brock had that backpack that was like a massive vortex and it had a table and a tablecloth and a tea set? It had plates and cutlery and all that jazz, a camping stove and everything in there. Why didn't he just fill it with food?
Well, Brock maybe had a bag that is hammer space, but the items in the bag are not infinity. I mean, seriously. Not anything infinity, right?
Oh look, Nurse Joy looks like all the other Nurse Joys because they're all cousins. This gag isn't getting old at all, is it?
Really? You really still think that multiple Nurse Joy in the region is lazy? Again?
Joy says she thinks she's the prettiest out of her and her cousins, and Brock simply replies, yeah. With a game like that, it's amazing Brock's still single at this point.
Why is that ever come back to everything?
Because I have GERD. Maybe that's why.
What?
Uh-oh, here it comes. Keep my name out your title. No. off, Evan.
We get shown a bunch of Pokemon that are at the Pokemon Center with massive injuries because they lost to Surge, and one of them's a Sandshrew. How do you lose to Lieutenant Surge with a bloody Sandshrew?
I wonder why Sandshrew was defeated by Raichu. Maybe let's check Raichu moveset in Gen 1, hey? Oh look! Raichu learned some normal type moves from the TM. That makes sense. And let's check the other moveset that Raichu also learned. Oh look! More normal type moves. And some of them are status effect or physical attack. In another way to say, Raichu can learn normal type moves, dude. I don't know why you
Did not realize that.
Misty mocks Ash for getting his first 2 gym badges through pity and says that she and Brock will look bad if Ash loses to Surge. Ash says all Misty needs to worry about is seeing his own incredible power and then tries to punch her in the face. Ash, mate, I know she flicked you on the nose, but you can't go through life just punching women in the face. Thank God Joy was there to step in, and thank God we have Twitter nowadays, so all these overly aggressive kids have somewhere where they can vent all this pent-up anger.
My friends all love Fortnite and I don't. I want to kill somebody.
Okay, first of all, who gives a damn about Fortnite? It's a game. I don't like it. I mean, for God's sake, I prefer Team Fortress 2 over that abomination. Seriously. I don't like that game. Second of all, why someone tweeted that in the mail like that? That's, questionable. Second of all, you just said it. Misty just flicked Ash, and Ash is trying to flick back at Misty. But Nurse Joy, well, I will mention that soon.
Direct quote from Nurse Joy. They say when 2 people fight, they really care about each other. This is one of those moments that young Pokeshippers use as evidence to claim that Ash and Misty are in love. That being because these people are too young to realize that what Joy has done here is she said the oldest trick in the book when you're trying to get 2 kids to stop fighting. It ain't that deep.
Well, maybe Nurse Joy is getting sick and tired of the male versus female trope and tried to make peace at Ash and Misty and try not to make fight at each other. Which this maybe show that she's, well, caring about everyone else, especially Pokemon. And maybe at some point, the Lantern Cone of Love will come to Nurse Joy, either one of these thousand Nurse Joys, will obtain it, and, you know...
Okay, understood. The old London core fan, yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Let's go. Let's move on.
You tried to take on Surge with a pin.
Punch! Defeated now, bitch!
Pikachu's afraid to take on Lieutenant Surge because he's worried that he won't win. Mate, didn't you, like, vaporize 30 Spearow at once?
Liam, you realize you just mentioned a Pokemon that Pikachu just defeat? Sparrows, which is a flying type. You know, a type that is weak to electric types. While Raichu is electric attack, which resists electric attack. My... Pokemon Master, my...
Lieutenant Surge is revealed as what seems to be a 10-foot tall man who instantly gravitates towards Misty and gives her a big hug. That's pretty creepy.
Is he the gym leader you have to beat?
Welcome to Vermilion Gym! Oh, my next challenge is a cute one. Don't think I'll go easy on ya.
Excuse me, I'm not the challenger.
Then who?
Me, that's who!
Oh, you!
You know, if you're using the actual footage like I do, you, well, not make yourself as a fool. So...
You are either lying or you're stupid. I'm stupid. I'm stupid.
Direct quote from Surge, who's calling Ash baby because that's what he calls everybody who loses to him upon seeing Pikachu.
Hey, look at this. Baby bought a baby Pokemon.
I wonder what Pichu would have to say about this.
Apparently now play of TF2 as Happy Weapons Guy, which he has some taunts that insult the small people as babies. Even call the enemy's team heavy.
Crying baby!
Also, fun fact, when I researched Team Fortress 2 Heavy and Surge height, I discovered that Surge is 1.5 foot taller than Heavy. I'm not joking. Look at this image.
I know the reason they write it like this is so there's a little bit of suspense before the Pokemon we're about to see is revealed, but don't you hate it when a trainer throws a Pokeball that has a Pokemon already in it, but still shouts, "Go Pokeball!" Like, just say, "Go Raichu," because I'm still going to be surprised when I see it if I've not seen Raichu before.
Liam TF moment at the dub error cliche.
Direct quote from Dexter.
Raichu, a mouse Pokemon of the electric element.
Types, Dexter. We call them types.
Liam TF moment at the dub error. Wow. You're at the screen cliche.
Continuing the quote.
It can shock with more than 100,000 volts, enough to render a Dragonite unconscious.
A what? A Dragonite? As far as I was aware, Dragonite wasn't discovered until the last episode.
You know, at some point, we will make our own WTF moment videos and, you know, make the right choice. Just like the Birdman thing does.
Not really a WTF moment, but I just wanted to take a second to talk about how Raichu is so much cooler and so much cuter than Pikachu. Look at that proud boy.
Something he likes? TF moment anyway.
According to Surge, you should make your Pokemon evolve as soon as you capture it. But also according to Surge, electric Pokemon are only useful once they've learned all their electrical attacks. But Raichu doesn't learn anything by level up, and Pikachu learns Thunder and Thunderbolt through level up, so Surge is properly contradicting himself.
Well, actually, Raichu does learn electric attacks in Gen 1. Both the previous evolution and the level up Raichu is at. So, what does Cybertron you mean? Also, fun fact, Raichu only learned 3 electric type moves from the natural moveset and TMs for some reason.
Direct quote from Surge.
Oh well, I guess you learned that playing with the big boys can be a shocking experience.
Excuse me?
Liam, that was clearly a pun about electricity.
Yeah, but it sounded filthy.
Tell a guy who making jokes like those. Ugh.
The gym announcer declares that each trainer can only use one Pokemon in this battle, and that Surge will be using Raichu and that Ash will be using Pikachu. And when the bell rings, Surge still says,
Go Raichu!
and Ash still says, Go Pikachu! Even though they're both already out of their Pokeball. And I'm like, why? We know. We already knew they were going to be your choices because the announcer said so. Why are you wasting so much time? Just pick some moves. Yeah, this episode isn't nearly as broken as some of the others, so I am going to have to be this nitpicky if I want this video to go longer than 10 minutes. Not because of ad revenue, but more because you'll whinge if it's too short. Phrasing. Look, it's not my fault some episodes are just better written than others.
Oh, shut up with these nitpicks. Nitpicks are not TF moment, mates. Ugh.
After Pikachu gets blasted by a Thundershock from Raichu and hits the floor, the music in the background ends so abruptly. Like it's that generic battle music that they have that goes da-da-da-da-da-da. But it literally starts to pick up and then just there's dead silence, like da-da. It just feels so uncomfortable to listen to, but I guess it works for the scene at least.
Well, yeah, you mentioned it makes sense because that is meant for dramatic theme, mate. Show that Pikachu got, defeated by Raichu.
Direct quote from Jesse. Pikachu's really getting pounded. Phrasing. Full transparency, I thought a great gag for this moment would be to be like, now, where have I heard that phrase before? And then show a thumbnail of one of those weird Pokemon parodies where people like dress up as Ash and Misty and Team Rocket and that. So I went typed in Pikachu and hit search, and I don't want to live on this planet anymore. I've seen some things, man, and I'm never going to be the same again.
Oh! Ew!
Dude!
What the fuck?
Why the everlasting Cybertron you choose the and WTF Pokemon moment? Why? Why you have to choose that? Why? That's the most stupidest, disgusting idea I ever heard of. I mean, seriously, what the heck?
Why is Meowth shining up a second charm in this scene? Where did it come from?
Nobody cares. Hey! Nobody cares.
Whilst Pikachu's recovering in the Pokemon Center, Nurse Joy brings over this Thunderstone she's conveniently found and suggests that Ash evolve Pikachu into a Raichu. And then Ash says maybe if I evolve Pikachu into a Raichu, I could beat Lieutenant Surge. But why not just go out and catch a ground-type Pokemon, like a Diglett or a Sandshrew? Obviously not that Sandshrew from earlier, because that was crap.
Wow. That is probably the worst way to insult Sandshrew in the previous clips and said, "Oh my god, you're not powerful enough to defeat this Raichu." Ay. Also, I think that Thunderstone was from Lieutenant Surge to make Ash do the choice of make Pikachu evolve into Raichu. Up against evolution with evolution. We know about this already.
Ash gives Pikachu the choice to evolve or not, and Pikachu chooses not to evolve. Big missed opportunity if you ask me. You could have made Raichu the new Pokemon mascot, and you could have taught kids about reaching your full potential, but instead you've taught kids that being stubborn and not changing for the better is the way to go.
Well, you had a point about emotion and personality should be changed, but you forget that Pikachu is the mascot because Pokemon Yellow, which, guess what? It had Pikachu on its box. So, no, I don't think you need to change Pikachu by that.
Pikachu slaps away the Thunderstone with its tail, but shouldn't it have evolved then, because it came into contact with the stone? Yo, it's Future Liam with a little editorial note. So a Twitch user by the name of Lieutenant Murica pointed out in my stream on the day I edited this video that Pikachu in the anime can Gigantamax, and the in-game Gigantamax Pikachu can't evolve into Raichu. So if Ash's Pikachu is a Gigantamaxable Pikachu, then that means that this whole episode's debate about whether or not to evolve into Raichu is pointless because this Pikachu can't evolve. And that explains why Pikachu can touch the Thunderstone and not evolve due to Thunderstone exposure, because it's a Gigantamaxable Pikachu and it can't evolve. So well done to Lieutenant Murica, you solved the riddle after all these years.
That was a good idea from Lieutenant Murica, did answered. That was until it mentioned the game and anime idea. Dude, those two are separate universes. I don't give a damn that Ash Ninja is a thing both the anime and game appeared. I mean, seriously. Really. Plus, did he forget that anime did show us that Pikachu evolved from Pichu? Might. Which I don't understand why anyone go that level of intelligence for that. I also use the information from the game or anime as such, but use a small amount of knowledge that makes sense. The amount of make no sense knowledge. I mean, for Christ's sake, even the Bulbapedia mentioned Pikachu is evolution of Pikachu, mate. Where the information you get that Pikachu is not evolution, mate? From Chara 5? Because they are dumbass.
Pikachu starts yelling at Ash, but it's all in Pikachu language, so nobody can understand it. Meowth translates it for Team Rocket and explains that Pikachu refuses to change and wants to defeat Raichu the way it is. But honestly, go back and listen to this, because I'm telling you, this is weird. I've listened to this quote like 30 times today, and every time I listen to it, I hear Meowth say, Pikachu won't change. If it's going to Pika Raichu, it wants to do it as it is. Like, I know obviously Meowth must be saying if it's going to beat the Raichu, but every time I hear it, it just sounds like if it's going to Pika Raichu. It's messing with my head, man.
Actually, Liam, if you listen closely enough... Oh, wait, no, I hear it too!
You have to bring out the nerd that doesn't know anything, do you? It's like Stan.
You rang?
No, not you! Not you! Get out of here! You! Anyway... When Meowth is translated, he's using the words from Pikachu as in translated from him to us. Do you get it? Good. Now where's that overgrown mother stupid?
Oh, we got him!
Ugh. Wow. I hope that's not the Birdman Stan.
Nope, it's not.
Okay, moving on.
Apparently Pikachu's gonna fight in the name of all Pikachu. Pikachu, bro, it ain't that deep.
What's wrong with that? I mean, seriously, anyone can, show that people can surpass their weakness. I mean, Charov does that, and he had autism. And you know what? Everyone can surpass their weakness.
But don't do overdoing your, weakness. Because, when it's surpassed, there's some consequences.
Brock suggests Ash should use one of his other Pokemon. Yeah, you know what? You're right, Brock. He should use his Pidgeotto, or his Butterfree, or his Squirtle. That'd go down well. To be fair, Bulbasaur wouldn't be a bad shot.
Yeah, you had a point about Pidgey and Squirtle. And I'm sorry about this, Butterfree, but you're not good at the electric type gem leader. But the Bulbasaur, no. Why? Because grass type maybe resists electric attacks, but as we show on the screen before, it's not resist normal type moves. I mean, seriously? You did not notice that? Yeah.
Team Rocket turn up to cheer on Pikachu. Should have just nicked it.
And apparently, he never heard of a phrase, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Yeah, that trope is a little cliche, but it is a good cliche.
I love this. Ash comes back to the gym with a supposed great new strategy, and then Raichu just batters Pikachu with his tail. And then for some reason, Ash just goes, Pikachu! Like he's really disappointed. It's not his fault, mate.
What? What he talking about? When Ash sound like that in an episode, he doesn't sound disappointment, he concerned about Pikachu. You saying that Ash concerned voice sound disappointed? I don't know.
So with the reveal of Body Slam, we now know Surge's Raichu knows Thunder Shock, Mega Punch, Mega Kick, Tail Whip, and Body Slam. That's 5 moves. Surge is a hacker. Confirmed.
Well, actually, Liam, I don't think Raichu hitting Pikachu with its tail was actually Tail Whip.
It was literally whipping Pikachu with its tail. What would you call that? A f***ing sneeze?
Wait until he's seeing this. Yeah, both Pikachu and Raichu, and no, I'm not counting Pokemon Yellow, doesn't learn Tail Whip. It doesn't. It only learns in Gen 2 and onward, not Gen 1. You half-wit idiot.
So Pikachu's spamming agility and Raichu can't keep up with it because it evolved too soon and therefore never learned agility. That's actually in keeping with the Gen 1 games. Oh. Also, Pikachu in Gen 1 learns agility at level 33, so now we can assume that's the level it's at. Man, Surge's Raichu's only level 24.
I think my brain just committed suicide.
I don't understand. You look it up on agility that Pikachu learns, but not Tail Whip? If it learned it? What the heck is going on in your brain? I think my brain just melted.
I think mine also melted.
What the heck? That is what the Heartless brain looked like? You know what? No, right.
Lieutenant Surge's Raichu uses Thunderbolt, so now it knows 6 moves. The hacking continues.
Could I turn his brain into mush like he did to mine?
No, I don't think so. Besides, he still need learn. That it'll kill him.
Oh, shoot. I forgot.
Pikachu basically shows that it has the Lightning Rod ability, even though abilities aren't a thing in Generation 1, and even though Lightning Rod on a Pikachu won't be available until Generation 5, and even though this specific Pikachu is shown later in the anime to have the static ability on multiple occasions. What the f-
You were saying? Also, what do you call this? That is not a lightning rod. That is directing the lightning to the ground, mate. By using the tail as a lightning rod, mate. You just said it, mate. You just said it.
Raichu runs out of electricity, so Thunderbolt apparently has 1 power point.
Oh, I wonder why, huh? Maybe because Raichu used the full might of the Thunderbolt, mate? I mean, seriously, when you use the full power of your powerful move, you drain your energy. In other words, Surge is overuse the power.
Surge's Raichu goes to use Takedown, so it now knows 7 moves. They really should revoke Surge's Gym Leader license at this point. This is criminal. Team Rocket celebrates Pikachu's victory when they really should be stealing it while it's weak.
Well, that's boring. slightly less boring.
You've got to love Surge's accent, especially when he's handing Ash
the Thunder Badge. The Thunder Badge. Boy, you want a Thunder Badge?
Ash Ketchum won a badge. He earned a badge. He won it all by himself. Is this real life? No, it's anime.
Liam yelled at the screen, cliche.
Ash hugs Pikachu in celebration and Pikachu just electrocutes him for no reason. What a dick.
Oh, come on now. That seems adorable. Why you have the TF moment at that? That's adorable. It showed that Pikachu is happy that he win at that gym, mate. Seriously, what's a Cybertron?
Yet another scene where Pikachu has Jigglypuff's voice actor for no reason at all.
Nobody cares! Nobody! And you need to shut up!
Team Rocket say that Pikachu is strong and worth stealing, and the Meowth says that if they stole it, they could earn their own badges. And that's it. That's the scene. No jokes, no plans, just 3 throwaway lines. What was the point of this scene?
Oh my god, who the hell cares?
James points out they've wasted the entire episode cheering on the good guys. Listen, being self-aware doesn't always excuse lazy writing, but in this case, it absolutely does.
Liam TF moment at the characterized cliche. Also, break to the fourth wall is not the TF moment. It is there to, do the jokes, mate. The thing you're doing on your channel, mate.
So that concludes what was actually a really fun episode. Like I said, some of these videos will be longer, some of them will be shorter. It all depends on what the episode in question gives me to work with. Regardless, I'm really glad that you guys are enjoying the series as much as you keep telling me you are. Like, it's really good to know that you're enjoying it as much as I'm enjoying making it. So look forward to loads more of these.
I like this episode because I like it.
Shut up, man!
You what?
Oh, hell no!
It's a fucking masterpiece!
Here, hold this.
What the hell are you doing?